Hey guys, this is Lawrence the Comics Guy back with another video, and today we have the book back from CBCS that we've been waiting for. I had put this book in on July 7th, 2018 at the Garden State Comic Fest in New Jersey. I had put two separate orders in, one for this book and one for about 7 or 8 other books, two different tiers. So this tier was a rapid and the other tier was just a standard submission. So July 7th, they weren't put into CBS's system until July 27th, which is 20 days. My other books still haven't been put into CBS's system. They were dropped off at the same date. So we're looking at July 7th. It is now August 17th. So we're basically a month and a half, and half of my order still hasn't been put in the system. But I know they're backed up. I'm happy to have this one back because it is worth a good amount of money. I was a little nervous that the book had been sitting over there for quite a few weeks without being entered into the system, but it is what it is. The book was a low-grade copy regardless. I did happen to see what it had been graded at when they sent me the email saying it had been shipped. It's about what I expected. So we're going to take a look at it together. I'm excited to have it back, and it'll be a good piece to add to my collection. So for all you guys that haven't been watching my channels and missed this video, I submitted this book, which is a major key issue book, to CBCS at a Comic-Con, basically, in my local county. It's a Grail, very low grade Grail, but I think anybody who would see this book would probably want it. Doesn't have to be in a high grade, especially with all the new excitement about Fox being bought by Disney. I think that's the reason why I jumped on this book when I bought it. To find a low grade copies for this book, I think I got a pretty good deal, even though it is kind of beat up, but I had to get it graded. Looks like CBCS packed this pretty well. A lot of bubble wrap, a lot of paper inside the box, and this is the first time I've used them to submit books. I haven't mailed anything in, and I haven't dropped anything off at a show before this time. So there it is, nicely wrapped in bubble wrap. I'm gonna open it off screen. It's also taped very well. Not a ton of tape, but just enough to aggravate me. All right. I got half the bubble wrap off. It actually doesn't look that bad compared to what I thought. So there you go. As you guys can see from the back, you can see the book is old. It's kind of offset on this side of the book. You guys let me know what you think. Those of you who saw the earlier video before I sent it in when I picked this book up, it's definitely pretty beat up. There's one thing I know I don't agree with about the grading of this book, and I'll show you that in just one second, but I'm going to turn it over. There you go. Fantastic Four, #1. First appearance of the Fantastic Four. 1.0 off-white, white pages. Obviously, there is a piece missing from the first 4 pages. Affects the story. Incomplete. Those are the graders' marks that they gave it. Now, I do agree that obviously there's a big hole in the middle of the book, goes through the first 4 pages, but I don't agree that the book is incomplete, because I'm not missing an entire page. I'm not missing, you know, a large chunk of whatever. Yes, okay, you're probably going to be missing a little bit of each, but I pretty much think you can get through the story and know what's going on. For them to say the book is incomplete, I really don't agree with that. But yeah, I agree with the grade. I just don't agree with the comment about the incomplete. So it's a 1.0, which is good. It's still a certified grade, so, which I knew of. Off white to white pages, which I knew as well. So I figured it'd come back at 1.0. I thought I had a chance of getting a 1.5, but with the hole there, you know, I was not too optimistic, but I was hopeful. But a 1.0, I'm still happy with it. Still paid a good amount of money for this book, and I still think I can get a good amount of money for this book. Not that I'm going to sell it, but definitely going to hold on to this one until the movie comes out in the MCU. And it is my oldest book that I own. I don't have a Golden Age book, and this is 1961, so before all the other big keys that I have. I have obviously ASM 15, which is a little bit later, but this is the oldest book that I own. A decent copy. I mean, I had asked CBCS when I went to the show if a pressing would help, and there's a lot of color base you could see along the top of the book and the corners here, so they said no, but I still wonder if I had done that, if I would have got at least a half grade bump, but I'm not sure. I mean, I think this killed it right there, but either way, like I said, guys, a Grail Fantastic Four #1, they're hard to come by for what I paid for it. I think I'll probably get a bump up from that, but we'll see. I am actually going to be heading to a show over the weekend, so if I get anything, or I might actually even do like a video of the show once I'm there to show you what's around. I got to see how it is when I get there, and if they'll even allow me to do that, some of the vendors. But thanks, guys, for watching this video. I'm happy to have this baby home. I cannot wait to get the 7 or 8 other books back, but I have a feeling it ain't going to be till Christmas at minimum. So thanks, guys, for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel because there's a lot more good stuff coming. I will talk to you guys soon.